Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do another reading, and we're going to do a new moon in Leo reading. And the new moon, depending on where you are in the world, it was either yesterday or today, um, but, and I know I'm a little bit late, it's been crazy, like I'm trying to start up this new school year, but things are going good. But let's see what the new moon in Leo is about. I'll pull some tea leaves and then we'll take some unfolding path tarot. So what does everyone need to know for this new moon in Leo? What does everyone really need to know? We have horseshoe, good luck. Awesome. Love it. Right off the start. Peacock, beware of great pride. So don't get too cocky. Um, We also have boat, money, or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So really good like work, finances, that sort of thing. And we have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Awesome. Very good, very good. So things looking good except for not letting that ego or pride get in the way. We have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. All right. So it looks like a lot of good things coming your way, a lot of abundance. Um, yeah, then on the back we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Very cool. So it looks like there's a lot, this new moon is really impactful for a lot of people, is going to be impactful. Confidence is your key to success. So we have, with the horseshoe, we have good luck, things, good things happening. We have a lot of like good movement with money and emotional stuff. We also have people complimenting you. You're getting a lot of compliments, and you could be dealing with an older woman who could be like a mother figure, a sister, a boss, a friend, something like that. So let's pull some tarot and see what else comes out. So what else does everyone need to know for this new moon in Leo? Ooh, we have two sevens popping out. We have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there's some things that you can't see right now. There's going to be some obstacles. Like, it's not going to be super easy. There is going to be a little bit of struggle. Some things that you can't see. The energy is a little bit more hectic at this time. And you are, there's also somebody, I'm hearing someone who's kind of like looking to stab you in the back, or could be. I don't know why. I don't like to do, paranoia stuff, but if I see it, I say it. So, um, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is like the abundance again with the peacock. So just be aware of that ego, that pride getting in the way. This could be an obstacle you're overcoming. Perhaps like your ego is something that you're going to have to be honest with yourself, and you're going to have to really like take, good emotional inventory. Like, are you being as honest and having as much integrity as you think you are? Because the ego is, as Matt Kahn says, ego is cheat to win. So the ego is always going to find that way to win without having to do all the work to get there. We have the Two of Pentacles, so needing to really think about balancing and juggling. I also see like somewhat of like a magician in this card, so it looks like, all this abundance coming your way. Just make sure juggling it again, juggling those thoughts, that energy, not allowing your thoughts or your energy to get the best of you, aka your ego again. So that's going to be, it looks like that's the challenge for this new moon, is really like honing in that ego, not getting too, egotistical about all this good things that's happening, not really, because when we take that, when things are in absolutes, that's always going to be the ego, because that's that tension of opposites, that's that dualism. What else do we have? We have the Hanged Man, and then we also have the Magician. So interesting that these came out together because I feel like there's some sort of pause here where you're needing to take a pause or you're going to take a pause. You need to take some time out. And what this time out is going to do is it's going to propel you like with getting the things that you want. There's something that's like going to be like balanced out here. I'm getting that infinity symbol, the you know, the life or death process, the Ouroboros type thing. And so that's kind of telling me here that you're there's something here where you have all the tools to succeed. You just haven't really like had the ability. There's something else that needs to be healed or some sort of enlightening process, some sort of epiphany, some sort of awakening that needs to happen with this. Let's see what else we have for everyone for the new moon in Leo, please. What is happening this new moon in Leo? We have the Star. So yeah, a healing process, maybe feeling a little bit vulnerable. Maybe you're letting the ego get the best of you because you're feeling vulnerable. Maybe imposter syndrome. Maybe you're feeling like you're not good enough, you're not doing enough. Maybe you're having these thoughts like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And this is part of your healing process where you really have to like harness that energy with this 7 of Wands here. Very important to harness that energy because you don't want to deceive yourself. You don't want to struggle with these thoughts. The 7 of Swords is sneaky, cheat to win energy. So you're healing something. How is your healing journey going to leave you a little bit vulnerable now where you have you have the ability to like not have that ego get in the way? Because I do see pride. I see it a few different times here. So we have King of Wands. So yeah, needing to kind of stand in your power, needing to assert your power, needing to be bold with your moves. Recognize you have control of this energy. You are the master of this energy, the 7 of Wands energy, and so you're going to do what it takes, even if it means going against the grain, even if it means making waves, if it means dancing to the beat of your own drum. You're going to take that upon yourself, and you're going to express that and assert that. No shame, right? Because shame is going to be an ego response as a trauma response. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's a burden. I feel like, not letting your ego get in the way is going to be hard work. It's going to be something that you need to work at, something that you actively need to keep in check. I feel like there's a lot of potential here for you, and a lot of people are seeing like what you're capable of and what you're about, but you just really gotta hold that ego, and that's hard, especially because it's kind of the flip side of the same coin. When we have that imposter syndrome, what do we automatically want to do to make ourselves feel better? For me, I always want to like try to build myself up and try to like make myself appear to be like better than I feel like I am, because I'm having a that response of like, I don't feel good enough about myself, I don't feel like I'm enough, and I'm having that lack mentality. So this is going to be hard. It's hard work, and there is some sort of ending happening with this energy. So this energy isn't going to be here forever. There's a lot of energy here. All this 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. This energy isn't going to be forever. It's not going to last forever. It's almost done because we have the 10 of Wands and we have the Magician. Big one. What else do we have for the new moon in Leo for everybody? There's lots of good things here. I'm just pointing out the things that might be, not as easy for you to see yourself. We have the 2 of Wands. So again, with Wands, there's a lot of energy. I'm not surprised with Leo energy here. I'm not surprised that ego's coming out with Leo energy as well. But so we have these 2 twos. So really needed to balance it out, really needed to make wise choices, needed to make choices that align with your own energy. How do we align with our own energy? That's the chakra alignments. Are you doing the things that you feel good about? When you make decisions, are you feeling good about yourself? Can you live with those decisions? Because you're the one who has to live with them. That's kind of the litmus test for if we are in alignment. What else do we have? We have the Four of Cups. Okay, so feeling a little complacency here. I think it's because of this hangman energy. There is going to be like a pause here, which is going to be hard because it looks like I see all this energy flowing and then suddenly it's just like boom. Like, what am I doing? I don't feel stable. Is this stable? You're like questioning if you're stable. Yes, it's stable because fours are stability, but you don't feel stable because you're like, well, I don't see the thing that I want. And this hand is like offering him the thing that he wants, but he's like, no, I just have all these other empty cups over here. So that's kind of like the struggle, and that could be part of that ego response too. We have the Three of Wands on the back of the deck. So yeah, things are really moving. This is about like you've done the work, you've put in the work here, you have clearly, made decisions that have led you to this point. So you're kind of like taking this trip now. You're on this voyage to kind of you're on this trip to kind of you've taken the steps necessary to get to where you're going, and now you just have to like navigate the whole thing. And that's part of it, is navigating these emotions, because she's in this boat and she's navigating these waters like emotion, but she's also looking at the sky, because the sky is going to tell her if it's going to storm or not. And the sky can be, that could be almost like the air energy, like the thoughts. So it's kind of like balancing, keeping those thoughts and those emotions in check. Pretty clear message, but why don't we just go ahead and clarify, just because it's fun. So show me more about this Seven of Swords for this new moon in Leo for everyone, please. So we have the Two of Wands again. So yeah, there's something here where you might be deceiving yourself, or there's something sneaky about a decision that you have to make. And this is again about like harnessing that energy, like owning that energy. It's like not getting in your head about it, knowing what you know, knowing your truth, and knowing that you know to make the right decision, even if other people are kind of trying to convince you, or maybe there's some sneaky behavior going on or something. What's this Seven of Wands energy, please? We have the Eight of Swords, so you feel stuck in your head because this is a lot. The Seven of Wands is sometimes, this is like fighting that battle. It's like overcoming obstacles, and you feel stuck in your head. You're like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to end? Like, is there anything here for me that's just not like constantly fighting, not constantly hitting walls? And there is, because the Eight of Swords is like, you feel stuck in your head, but if you can see in this, she's not totally stuck. She could totally get out of this. She just doesn't see how to do it because she's so focused on feeling stuck. What's this Nine of Pentacles, please? We have Justice. So yeah, what did I say about your integrity? Needing to rely on that integrity so you don't fall into this ego trap. It's not that the peacock is bad. Peacocks actually have a lot of really, quote unquote good symbolism, but it's more like, just being aware of the ego, the pride. It could be your pride, it could be other people's. So it's kind of like you being in alignment, doesn't matter what else you're doing. What's this Two of Pentacles, please? We have the Four of Cups again. So yeah, needing to balance it out, recognizing you are stable in your emotions. This is all part of a process. This is all part of something. There are decisions here. We have 222, so there's definitely decisions here. But you're also like, recognizing that even though you don't feel stable, like this is you creating your stability. What's this Hermit here for, please? What's this Hermit here for? We have the Three of Wands again. Yeah, you've already put the things in motion. What did I say with this one? We're just going to get these repeating cards now. You've already put it in motion. You don't feel like it because if you could see this Hermit card, it's like you haven't quite gotten yourself untied from this. You're not quite sure. But she's having this aha moment. She's having this aha moment. Do you see how like the lights kind of like coming out of her head? she's kind of getting clarity here. And so you've put something in motion that is going to bring clarity. You're just not seeing it just yet. And you'll see it when the time is right. What's this magician energy, please? We have the Seven of Cups, so another 7, 7, 7, 7. So we have 2, 2, 2, and 7, 7, 7. You can look those up. So you have a lot of options here. There's a lot of ways that this could go, and we've already kind of seen this with the other things. We've seen all this with the twos that we've got. We have a lot of twos here that are showing that, and now we're seeing this with the 7 here. And that's what I just said, twos and sevens. You have a lot of options. You are the creator. You're co-creating with spirit, with universe, with God, with your higher self. What's this star energy, please? We have the 3 of Swords. So yeah, this is, remember what I said, this is about trauma. You're healing some sort of trauma. The trauma is pain, anger, sadness, loss, something like that. Something is a harsh truth that you're recognizing. When you have these aha moments, so typically when we have aha moments, right directly after it is the oh shit moment. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this 3 of Swords and the star. It's like, you're recognizing something. This probably has to do with the 7 of Swords that wasn't working. You were deceiving yourself. Someone was deceiving you. You realize how your ego has gotten in the way of the things that you've wanted in the past. Something like that. What's this King of Wands energy, please? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so universe is like, you do you, and I got your back 100%. Just do you. Have integrity to yourself. Master your energy. Harness your energy. Be able to use your energy in the way that you do, and we have your back. There's good things in store for you. I'm also seeing that down here with the horseshoe, bouquet, boat, archway. What's this 10 of Wands energy, please? We have death. Yeah, so there is an ending. Remember, you have to release something. Something needs to be released. It has to do with something, your value system. Maybe you realize that your value system didn't hold up like you thought it did. Maybe you're holding on to these. See how she's holding on to these? And she's like in so much anguish and pain. And she needs to let go of them. And that's kind of like that release. When we see the death card, it means that there's a release that needs to happen so that we can get the relief that we're looking for. And I'm so sorry about my kitty cat. She just wants to be a part of things. Like, who doesn't? But you need to settle down, okay? Because they want to see the cards. What's the 2 of Wands here, please? We have the 7 of Swords again. So now we have 4 sevens. So, yeah, this is a decision. You're going to have to make a decision to get out of your comfort zone. And a lot of times that happens. A lot of times with trauma, we do have to get out of our comfort zone. It feels really weird because we're like, this should feel better. I was holding on to these trauma. Well, no, because the trauma response was kind of like, in a way, keeping your ego from having to deal with whatever it was that you weren't trying to deal with. Cheat to win, remember? So you got to make a choice to get out of your comfort zone that has to deal with who you are, your personal empowerment, the energy that you have to provide, and the energy that you express to others. There's something really powerful about your energy at this time. What's this 4 of Cups energy, please? We have the Empress. Yep, so there's something coming to life. There's some sort of seed that's been planted, and so you're not quite seeing it. But you are going to see it. You've already set something in motion. We have 3 threes here again, yeah, I think we do. Yeah, 3 threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 threes. So we have 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 7, 7, 7, 7. And we have Temperance on the back. So yeah, this is part of your spiritual journey. This is something that you're supposed to go through. It's about you, like, balancing out your emotions, balancing your head and your heart. Also, like, your spiritual path. It's like a dharmic path or something like that. Something that you're supposed to be doing. And so this is like amazing. This is a lot happening. I knew this new moon was going to be super super impactful and super potent energy just because there's so much going on astrologically. But yeah, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I hope it resonates. I hope you have a fantastic new moon in Leo. And I appreciate you guys and thank you guys so much for stopping by.